Alright, looks like we're up against maybe Blue Eyes? I don't know. But anyways, Dragunities. Alright, sweet. Well, we are playing a new deck. We're utilizing the new YGOPRO Hers card, which actually is a really good card for two reasons. One, has the ability to go straight into a level 5 monster when it is special summoned. But also, it has the ability to add a Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand, which is actually a pretty helpful effect. Just to get an extra card for Galaxy Soldier. But it looks like we're playing against Dragunities. I don't know. Oh, hold on. The real question, guys, is who's making Stardust Dragon turn 1? Is it him? I don't know. There's actually a lot more support for Dragunities that came out, so that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully, he's using the new Dragunity cards while we are using, of course, the new Cyber Dragon cards. So actually, he's going into Needle Fiber. Okay. I'm actually kind of curious to see like where this play goes. Cause, okay, there is the new Dragunities. Wow, awesome. New Dragunities versus new Cyber Dragon. Which one's going to win? I don't know, dude. If he doesn't go for Stardust. Or even if he goes for Stardust, dude. It's honestly, this new card just makes the game so easy. It's... we go and summon Cyber Dragon, then we go pop the field, then we go ahead and special summon the other Cyber Dragons, and then we go and link summon into the other card that can boost up the other card plus protect. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We'll see indeed where it goes, but... Regeki and Dark Hole are very good in this deck. Also, you have like 3 like almost auto win, 4 depending on how many copies. Power Bond can be like a just automatic game. Regeki is almost an automatic game. Dark Hole, limiter removal. Like there's a lot of like GG no re cards. But anyways, let's see what he makes because I'm actually kind of curious to where this play goes. Like I said, I can go straight into Regeki and pretty much it's gonna be game ogre. But I'm gonna first special summon Cyber Dragon because well I kind of need that. But we'll see what he goes for. Okay, so Crystal Wing turn 1. Okay, still no like real big threat essentially here. Oh shoot! Even if he made like let's say a card that would have been difficult to deal with, I made deck double of these. So let's go ahead and get our duel started. We're gonna go and special summon a Cyber Dragon. And then we're just going to follow up with... wait, how many machines are there? Oh, wait, this is actually a machine. I could actually contact fuse with that. And actually throw a Cyber Dragon into the graveyard without having... That's actually pretty cute. But it does use up my extra deck slot, so I don't want to actually do that because I want to make the new Link monster. So we're going to go ahead and activate the Regeki. And then he's going to be like, is that a quitteroni pepperonis? You can check, go for it, man. Go for the Needle Fiber because everything going away. Let's see what he makes, though. I'm actually kind of curious to see, like, please, no leave. Alright. Okay, so he's going to draw a card. Okay. Because I really want to show off, like I said, even if you made something like a boss, it's fine. We're going to go ahead, go for Machine Dupe. At this point, it's pretty much going to be aim, let's be honest here. Please, no leave a Reno. Alright. And we don't have a Cyber Dragon yet in the graveyard. Now, you can actually make this level 5, like I said, if you do special summon it. But first, we're going to go ahead and make this card. And that will then put a Cyber Dragon in our graveyard, which is actually pretty important. But Hertz actually lets us add a Cyber Dragon back. And that's really important when you go for your Galaxy plays. Now, at this point, we have a lot of different options. So, we have the ability to activate Cyber Repair Plant. And we can go ahead and choose a Machine Monster. And like you can like Machine Dupe multiple times, but like I said before, it's really good with like this specific play. And also with Cyber Repair Plant, I mean, dude, just being able to search out a Kaiju is really dirty. El-Tannin is there for our reset plays, but I don't want to drag on for too long because this guy might just like leave. So we're just going to search out that real quick. But more importantly, we're going to go ahead and summon a Nova, and then Nova will then get us another, oops, no, I don't want to activate that. Nova will then give us the access. I just kind of want to show you guys the stuff. So we're going to go ahead and special summon a Cyber Dragon, or I can banish one. No, we're going to go ahead and detach material, and then we're going to go ahead. We could special summon this, and again, we could make this card level 5 if we wanted to, because you can only use one of the following effects of it, which we already searched out. But like I said, it is there as an option. So we're going to go ahead and summon another Cyber Dragon, and then from here, we'll do a decent amount of damage, and we have follow-up play. So we go ahead and just attack into him. Might as well get some bonus damage by, of course, going for Infinity right here. This is just really good. And pretty much, like, I really doubt he's going to have anything. Like, yeah, he can search out the ducks or whatever, and then that just passes off to me. But the whole point of this video was show you guys the new Hertz card. And like I said, it lets you add the card, so it's actually really good. I could have went for, like, a Galaxy Soldier. And then, you know, we could have made something else. But for the sake of the video, I want to showcase off the new effect, if we can get the effect off, of course, the new CyberDragon Cyger. Because, well, I haven't had anyone, like, send me any, like, replays of it. But if you guys want to send me replays, AzneyesReplays@gmail.com, you can send the replay file. And, you know, I'll check it out. But we're going to go ahead and let him activate Ravine, because that doesn't really do anything. Oh, his World Legacy. Wow, that's a very cloggy deck, potentially. But, anyways, like I mentioned before, I haven't used the effect of this, so I'm going to let him, like, kind of make something. I mean, I could just negate ducks, and, like, if I negated this, that's game, alright? He wouldn't have a follow-up play. But for the sake of checking out something and just seeing what else someone could do, and to show off, potentially, depending on what he makes, a new effect of course, CyberDragon Cyger. So Q's is activating its effect. And if this card in the field is used as single material, it contributes as level 4. So you can go straight until level 8 without having to go into Vajrayana and then resummoning it. So it adds extra cards to the extra deck, or I guess it makes it so you don't have to play Vajrayana, because that was a card people used to play. But like I said, I'm interested to see what he goes for. Okay, so he's going for Vajrayana, which is then going to summon that. Like I said, if I negated at any point, if I negated, it's game over. But for the sake of maybe seeing something new. But that's a really good, a little, like, combo here. But let's level 10. You might just go and do it at monster and attack, but I could boost up this monster to gain an additional 2100. So he's going, ooh. Okay, so you banish a Dragunity monster from target, then target one monster your opponent controls and banish it. Okay, if he activates that effect, I'm obviously going to be negating it. But if this single card in its owner's control is, you can special summon a Dragunity monster. Oh. It's destroyed by battle or by card effect. You can summon a Dragunity single monster with 3,000 or less attack from your extra deck. And it's treated. Alright, so let's go ahead and let him do that. So he's attacking into CyberDragon Findy. Obviously, we're going to activate this effect, and then we're going to go ahead and boost up this. And he prematurely quit, though. Because, did you forget, bro? You get another Dragunity Synchro monster. Which, I mean, I probably could negate, but at that point, what this allows me to do, guys, is it kind of helps out with, like, the new Cyger card, which we used, and I let him go off, and he prematurely left. But the thing is that we could have let him get out a card, right? And it is special summon. What's the downside? It's treated as synchro summon. You can use effective once. So if he was to get out an extra monster, that could have just. I mean, I probably would just be stopping whatever effect. But like I said, I could have stopped him from making the card in the first place. But it's 3,000 or less. I don't know what other Dragunity monster that you get that would be like good immediately. I mean, heck, maybe we will check the Dragunities. But I was also thinking, like, even if he gets out Vajrayana and like gets out the card to equip it, it would still be under this, right? But it definitely utilized the problem that Infinity has sometimes when they would make a monster that just had too much attack. But this, you're able to just straight up boost it. And of course, with the searchability, I could have went for like another Galaxy. If I wanted to make another card that's not Cyger, and I made it so I had another Link Zone, then I could have actually summoned it to double Infinity is like it's tough. But I wanted to make the new card anyways. But anyways, I mean, there's nothing really special with this deck profile. For those of you guys that do want to check it out, I've been messing around with it. I feel like a lot of people just quit. Like, if I activate Machine Dupe, it was just quit immediately. I was like, okay, what a great video, 10 out of 10. But the thing that I like with this deck is you can actually use Machine Duplicate more than one time, and that's with Cyber Repair Plant being able to not only add a Light Machine monster from your deck to your hand, but targeting a Light Machine and shuffling it back into the deck. Keep in mind, Machine Dupe does not have to get 2 monsters. It can just be 1. Just getting 1 extra Cyber Dragon when, let's say, you special summon hurts is just a free extra. It could be Pleiades, it could be Durendal. Not that you usually want this card anyways, but I figured I'd throw it in there because there's sometimes cool plays with it. But for the most part, oh gosh, I forgot. Okay, don't put this card in your extra deck. It was there for the memes. But for the most part, the Cyber Dragon deck is definitely. I mean, and we're talking about the 2018 Cyber Dragons, by the way. They have gotten a few new cards that definitely work well in the deck. The Infinite Transience is actually a really good card in this deck because, well, it lets you go off with plays because you can not only stop like a monster effect from being there, but keep in mind if you want to activate from your hand, you do have to have no cards. So if your opponent makes like a good board turn one, you activate this, you hit another back row. But another card that I really like in this deck, even though I haven't matched up against it, I've seen videos already. In fact, I might have actually had videos of Red Reboot. But just activating this in a Cyber Dragon deck is just so good. Like, it doesn't matter you're paying half your life points. You're going to make it game, more than likely, with this deck, because you can go for big plays. Like I mentioned before, I only wanted to go for SLAYDRA just to show you guys like how good it is in that specific combo, where you're able to boost up Infinity when your opponent, like they try to use some bait cards, and you're just like, okay, and then you just wait until like the real card happens, and then you would obviously negate with Infinity. But with this, it makes it so like they can't really just attack over it as easy, and that's one thing that Cyber Dragon Infinity had as kind of a problem. But also hurts being able to search out a card. I really want to say what makes it really good is in combination with Galaxy Soldier. Now, I didn't add Galaxy Soldier in the video, but I can show you like a real quick example of it. So whether you're using Machine Dupe or not. Also, another important thing is level 1, so you can actually use 1-for-1 with it. But if you just go Hurts you activate Galaxy Soldier's effect, you're discarding Hurts, you can actually go Galaxy Soldier and Hurts in the same, in the same turn. You're actually not only going to get that extra Galaxy monster, but you actually get the other Cyber Dragon, which actually does two different things. One, it's putting Cyber Dragon already in the graveyard, so you can activate your Cyber Repair Plant, so that's already good. But the bonus effect of adding another Cyber Dragon to your hand, which is another card technically for Power Bond, which I was thinking about playing more copies of. I've seen a lot of builds play too. If you want to, go ahead and feel free to play it. Rampage Dragon's pretty good. And there's also Cyber Dragon Dre. That could be another option. I kind of built this deck real fast. I wanted to basically show off a bunch of the new cards. Even though these didn't get used, they're kind of new. But the thing is, the most important thing is, of course, utilizing the Link Monster and utilizing Hurts. But yeah, being able to get basically a free card, whether it's Cyber Dragon. Because again, you have, at this point, right, with this little combo, okay, you know what, I'll go over the deck profile real fast. Because I want to talk a little bit more about that. But anyways, I'm playing multiple copies of Kaiju. It's machine, so you can still like contact fusion with it. I'm running one Cyber L10 for like plays where you recuperate comeback cards. But with triple Cyber Dragon, triple Galaxy Soldier, one Ash, one Forehead, one Ghost Ogre, triple copies of Core, triple copies of Hurts, one Instant Fusion, one 1-for-1, one Raigeki, triple Desires, one Power Bond, one Dark Hole, 3 copies of Machine Noob, one Foolish, 3 Repair Plant, 1 Limiter, 1 Twin Twisters, also good for like discard this, because you need Cyber Dragon a lot for a lot of the cards. 3 copies of Transience, 3 copies of Red Reboot. Honestly, you could drop this card for Chalice. I really like Chalice. This has actually been one of my favorite cards, but it had it as artwork, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll throw it in. Extract, Mega Fleet, Cyber Twin, Chimera Tech, Rampage Dragon. This, of course, for your instant fusion target. 2 copies of Infinity, 1 Pleiades, 1 Durandal, 2 copies of Nova, 2 copies of SLAYDRA. But anyways, go back to like the basic little bread and butter that I was talking about. So you activate this effect, you go ahead and you discard this card to search out Cyber Dragon, and at that point, you already have, and you're gonna search out another one of these. So at that point, you've got these engraved. That's 2 already engraved, and then you have because we want to activate the bonus effect of Cyber Repair Plant. And at this point, you still have your normal summon. Your normal summon can be Core, and then at that point, you can search out the Repair Plant, and you already have 2 cards. And then if you happen to use this as material, because you still have your normal summon, of course, you're normal summoning this, or whatever the case may be. But you have this, and then you could just use this as material, and you send it to the graveyard to make, of course, your Cyger. Then you actually have 3 in the graveyard. So that's actually like a real quick way to get 3, and then you get the triple effect of this, which is being able to reset your Cyber Dragons for, like, it's kind of free fodder, but also being able to add that Light Machine monster, which can be a Kaiju, to get rid of a problematic card. Then you could go ahead and continue on with your plays. Like, it's not a bad deck. I feel like it needs some more support to make it more viable, but that's just like a really core concept that's important if you want to play Cyber Dragons in 2018. The deck is basically an OTK deck, and like I said, I wanted to go for that play to show you guys like how you can use Cyger and why like it's just a cool thing. With the Dragunity player, I wish he didn't rage quit, but at the same time, hold on. Let me. I'm actually kind of curious. We're gonna do it in this video, even though it has nothing to do with this. So I want to go to the new card. The new card special summons a Dragunity with 3,000 or less attack. So that's pretty much whatever you want. Once per turn, you summon up to 3 cards. You control the graveyard to look at your opponent's extra deck and send equal. Okay, that's an interesting card. All right. This one, once per turn during your main phase. So nothing would be able to really deal with what I had. Like, it would have to be something that's activating an effect, which well Cyber Dragon Nova would have, of course, well, Cyber Dragon Affinity would have negated anyways. So I guess this card, maybe it's more of like a main phase 2. I'm gonna do something if you guys get what I'm saying. So I don't know how viable it is. Maybe we'll get some more Dragunity Synchro monsters because it does say 3,000 or less. So I'm gonna say that there might be one more Dragunity Synchro that we get that's like 3,000. But as far as Dragunities go, those are the two new. Yeah, he busted out both of the new cards. New Dragunities versus new Cyber Dragons. Let me know, guys, what you think is actually better. I personally think that the Cyber Dragon deck, with this new little combo that I showed you, it's actually a very powerful, simple play. Like it's very hard to mess up. But by the way, if you're playing this deck, one card that wasn't shown in the video that I definitely recommend is Red Reboot, because it lets you negate everything and you're just like, I'm OTK you, I pay out my life points, you get another trap, I don't care, unless of course it's some like crazy deck that's gonna have Battle Fader out of nowhere, but for the most part it is definitely an OTK based deck. But anyways, that's new 2018 Cyber Dragon with the new support in action. Let me know, guys, what you think of the deck. If you make any changes, let me know as well. I kind of just put this deck together pretty fast, and like I said, I just wanted to try to show you guys the new card. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to see more new Yu-Gi-Oh cards in action.